obviously we got ours on Friday night, and I was gonna ask you, man, even though it is preseason, what are you expecting to see? What are some things that we talk about that first preseason game, man? Even talking with your personal experiences, what was that mindset like for you when it was time to actually step into that stadium after these first couple weeks of just practice only?
I mean, it's good to hit other people, you know. I'm sure they've been in there going live, so it's like, man, we get to go hit some other people.
Absolutely going live.
we we
Absolutely.
get to hit some other people. I've been tackling. I know how I take my angles, you know. Um, I think offensively you feel pretty good. You've been getting tackled, you've been hit, you know how you holding the ball, you've taken some contact. I think you feel pretty good. You're just excited to see some other people. Excited to see how it grow, like read your keys, you know. See some people who haven't seen that move that you've used that's like, all right, this is working. You know how it go. Because it's like
Yeah.
somebody might be sitting on your
It's
move
less
after they
familiar.
sitting on your move
100%,
after
bro.
3 4 days.
Yeah.
Like now you gotta get in your
Yeah.
bags. Like you gotta get in your bag. But it's like you might get hit them with your main move that like yeah it's working. He hadn't seen it,
Yeah.
you know. Just different stuff like that. So it's like preseason is always a good time, especially for guys that's trying to either get on or kind of brighten their star up a little bit. So it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. Obviously,
Do you remember your first preseason game, bro?
I do.
You remember your first
I
one?
do. We played the Redskins. I do.
I swear we did too,
Yeah,
bro. For our first one.
played the Redskins. But
I like it, bro. I
I was
like
in that
that,
four
man.
nine. I was in 49, bro. We played the
Uh,
Redskins. I'm at the mic. It's whatever.
yeah.
Let's do it.
So you had the 49 on. I was in a 45 playing the mic as well, bruh. Yeah. What a time. What a
Oh,
time, bro.
what a time.
I like it, bro. I like it. Shoot, man. But I know, man, for me, man, thinking about this Steelers Bucks action, I'm really excited to see, man, when you talk about a Kendrick in this role, what does that look like in stadium?
Hmm.
When we talk about a Darnell Washington, he's another dude who's been putting together a really good camp
Yeah.
as a receiver, as a blocker. Like, what does that look like now in stadium? Can you carry over when it's no longer familiarity? When it's like you talked about, right? You might have been seeing the same people since OTAs, since rookie minicamp
Right.
with some of these cats. So you get real familiar with what they do.
Right.
They platinum move. You know how they set it up. You know everything. Like, you got to go 3, 4 moves deep in your bag in
Right.
terms of like training camp just because of how repetitive it's become. But that changes when we go and see somebody else. Like you said, when it's somebody that you're not familiar with, how do you respond to that? How do you handle just the fatigue of being in a stadium? Because that's the other part that man, we both could attest to that. It changes, man, when you get in that stadium, you be like, like, bro, I'm in shape, but why I'm breathing a little bit heavier right
Right.
now with them loud bullets. And then for me, man, them inside linebackers. Who gonna continue to step up? Who's gonna continue to separate themselves, man? Which guy out that group continues to just, prove what they're capable of? Whether it's Quan, whether it's Mark Robinson, or is it Cole, or is it a Landon? Like whoever it is of that group, I just want to see continued production, continued growth with that unit as well, man.
Can we get Quan and Mark in at the same time? Can we see that? Does that happen?
So the way they've been doing it, it's been Quan and Cole, and they've been doing Mark and a Landon,
Okay.
and then
That's probably
yeah, and then it's been Tanner. They've done Tanner and Nick together.
okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I Nick. Okay. Nick quit. Nick quit.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it. Okay.
I like it. So man, so who of the group though, man, in terms of whether it's rookie, free agents, whoever, one guy on offense, one guy on defense that you looking forward to checking out come Friday night, man. Steelers versus Bucks.
I mean, of course, I'm excited to see that Kenny Robinson, man. I'm excited to see, uh,
Oh, shout out
yeah,
to Kenny, man. And Kenny's been putting together a dope
he
camp.
came.
He been taking full advantage of his opportunities, man. I'm super excited to see what that looks like
I'm
in stadium.
excited to
Hundred
see the
percent,
young
bro.
ball
100%.
Hawkins Stadium, especially as a Steeler. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
him, have good eyes. good
Yeah.
discipline, break on the ball well. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited to see him do that. Um,
Yeah.
Offensively, I'm excited to see Darnell Washington. I really am. I want to see that in state. I think that'll be the
Yo,
first.
shout out to
You know, I
Darnell.
think that's gonna score if you're betting, man. I think that's gonna score, especially
Yeah.
I think that
Let's get it.
the wear and tear and then hit you off. I think that's gonna score. I think tight ends are always real prevalent in preseason. You know,
Yeah.
but
No, without a doubt.
I'm
Without a
excited to
doubt.
see that. I'm excited to see him, and I'm definitely just excited to see these linebackers, man. Like I think that's the show of the defense. Like that's what you're trying to see. Like what those linebackers gonna look like, how they fit up, how their eyes fit up, how they find the ball. So I mean, that's definitely I'm gonna be tuned in on that, like that part of the game.